Hey guys, it's Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to get into my April TBR game and hopefuls video. I'm going to try to keep it pretty light on the reading. Of course, I still have like 20 books to read, but I'm going to try to be easy on myself. First things first, we always do Bible reading and devotionals, but this month I am just focusing on Bible reading. I have a little randomizer wheel that I use to choose the book that I'm reading. I'm continuing that this month, and then when I finish that book, I'll randomize it again for the next book. So I don't have anything to show you with that, but I am focusing on that this month. I just did really badly at keeping up with devotionals, so I'm just taking a break from them right now. For my 12 challenge, I will be reading Finley Donovan is Killing It, and no, I have not read this yet, but it seems like everyone else has, so I will be seeing what all that hype was about and potentially even finishing the series at some point if I like it. Let's get into the TBR game. So the two elements that we are playing today are drawing prompts from these little jars and TBR Trouble. So I'll have two from here, two from here. Let's get into it. First things first, I'm just going to draw a prompt from in here. Borrow. I think I should actually go to the library. So I won't be able to show you what I choose for this, but you guys will find out in my TBR game reading vlog. Maybe I'll even go to the library in that vlog so you guys can see what I pick. Let's rotate and choose the next prompt. Continue. So for me, that could mean continue a series or continue a book. I am going to continue for your own good. I started this for a vlog that I was filming in March, but it was an absolute disaster and I just didn't really pick up with it. I'm on chapter 13 and I would like to continue with this, so this is going to be my book for the prompt, continue. And with that, it is time for TBR Trouble. I will roll the dice 3 times. Whatever number it lands on will help me decide what book I'm going to select. I'm going to separate all these out, and if it lands on a 1, I'll read this oldest book on my TBR that's on my cart, and if it lands on a 6, I'll read down here the newest one that's on my cart. Let me lower the camera so you can see, and we'll get into these rolls. Ready? Let's roll. The first number is a 5. So that is this section down here. Okay, if it lands on a 1 or a 2, I will narrow down from these 3 books. If it lands on a 3 or a 4, I'll narrow down from these 3 books. And if it's a 5 or a 6, I will narrow down from these 3 books. It is a 2, so it's the first group of 3. So this will be a 1 or a 2, 3 or 4, and 5 or 6. And it is a 6. So I will be reading What Teachers Make, which is great because I literally just started my practicum. And I am going to be focusing a lot on teaching this month. So I think this will be great to read while I am doing that. Just a good reminders. All right. Turn number 2 is a 6. So I don't have to narrow anything down. I will just automatically be putting the Wednesday letters on my TBR, which I'm interested in this. I think it's all about these kids who find their parents' letters to each other after the parents have died and things aren't what the kids thought they were. That's all I know. Okay, that's it for the game. Let's get into the hopefuls. So for one of the videos that I want to do this month, I want to catch up on the Christian Romance Challenge and TBR knockout prompts that I was supposed to do in the past month. So I have 4 books. These are the same 4 from my March TBR, but I did not get to finish them. Here they are. Let's talk about them. For the Christian Romance Challenge, I will be reading Her New Amish Family. And then there was You. and I'm really excited for both of these. I just did not get to pick either of them up in March, so they're just getting kind of rolled right over into April, and I want to finish these. I'm not adding any new books to that challenge for this month, and then I'll just kind of like double up in a future month. And then for TBR Knockout, it's the same books, Unplanned and Blackout. I did not get any progress in Blackout, but I did make some progress in Unplanned. Really want to continue this. I have to finish this book this month. I say this over and over and over again, and it's so good, and it's starting to get to the point where it's a lot different from the movie depiction of her story. So I'm really enjoying that, and I want to continue it, but that will be for a specific video that I will read all 4 of these. I want to say it's either the end of this week or it's next week that I have it scheduled for, so that's going to happen. We are reading those. And by we, I mean me. So then I am potentially participating in Magical Readathon. I've done Magical Readathon since it began with the Novice Path. I want to say a year and a half ago, or maybe even 2 years ago. Crazy how fast that's gone. But there are 4 prompts that I would need to fulfill for my character, who is a healer calling and has 4 classes that she would need to take. If you're not familiar with what the heck I'm talking about, it's all explained in G's Magical Readathon videos, which I can try to remember to link down below, but honestly, if you just look up Magical Readathon, it'll take you right to the videos. You can find out all about it. I don't need to explain it to you because I would not do a great job at that. But for my reading, I have 4 books that I need to choose. And so the first prompt, the first class is alchemy, and the prompt for that is metal in the name. And so I looked at my Goodreads. The only book that really stood out that had metal in the name would be This Mortal Coil. And a coil is metal. I don't think that's what it's talking about, but technically a coil is metal. So if I can get my hands on that, I am going to try that one. And then I have not picked the books for the other prompts. So for the Elemental Studies prompt, I have to choose a book with flowers on the cover. So I'm going to look at these books, see if any of them have flowers on the cover. Oh my gosh, one that is standing out to me. So I'm going to go with continuing on with Girl Meets Change. If you've watched my videos for a couple of months, this was on my TBR later in 2022. But I didn't finish it, and at the beginning of 2023, I reset everything. So this is back on my TBR, but it does have flowers right there. So I am going to put Girl Meets Change back on the TBR. I'm going to pull out my little bookmark right there. And this is what I will attempt to read during Magical Readathon. For the inscription class, the prompt is to read a book from my top or highest shelf. These are my only shelves, so I have to choose something from right here. I really kind of sort of want to make it easy on myself and choose the smallest book, so I'm gonna go with that inclination for whatever reason. And oh my gosh, this one has flowers on the cover too. What a vibe, what a vibe. Okay, this is What Every Girl Wants by Lisa Harper. I picked this up at a conference years ago, and I really should just read it. It's like a Bible study on Song of Solomon, but like talking about how that book in the Bible depicts God's love for us. So I'm very interested to see how she does this, because I remember she was like talking about this at that conference, but that was like 6 years ago. So I'm excited to read this. Okay, and then finally for the restoration class, the prompt is close your eyes, shuffle, and point to a book. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 3 books out of my rollovers bag, shuffle them around, close my eyes, point, do the best that I can to show you guys what I picked. I'll probably do it up here. Hopefully you guys can see. If not, you'll just see me like working on it, but I'm going to go stand up and do that. That's what I was hoping to get. Woo! Okay, literally in my head I was going, please be for women only, please be for women only. For women only, I get to continue this. I think that this is going to be great. I was really enjoying it when I first picked it up. January, I want to say. Maybe it was November. No, it was January because I reset everything. I'm excited to get back into this, and I'm hopeful that that will be a really quick, easy read. Magical Readathon looks like it should be fairly simple. Hopefully, I will be able to accomplish that. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So let's talk about this series that you guys voted for. Now, this was true when I checked it. It was like 70% of you guys voted for this last time I looked, like 2 days ago. So you guys voted that I read To All the Boys I Loved Before. I have seen the first movie, but I've not seen the second ones. So I guess this is the series that I'm going to be reading and seeing if I like the book better than the movie or the movie better than the book. Don't know. I'm really excited about the author of to read 2 books that I got from my Christmas gift cards, and I'm really excited because I've heard that this author has really cute, clean romances, and that author is Sarah Adams, and I'm going to be reading these 2 cute books, When in Rome and The Cheat Sheet. I have heard people love these, and I think this is a sports romance. This one, I don't remember. Opposites certainly attract for a stranded pop star and a small-town baker in this charming slice of romance from Sarah Adams, author of The Cheat Sheet. The friend zone is not the end zone for Bree Camden, who is helplessly in love with her longtime best friend and extremely hot NFL legend Nathan Donaldson. We shall see what I think of these. And I might try other books from the author if I can get my hands on those as well, but definitely want to read these this month. Okay, I do have some books that I just casually want to put on my TBR that are, well, they're not really TBR books, but they're books that I want to read this month. So first of all, I want to read this cute, I just hit myself with it, but I want to read this cute little golden book of Queen Elizabeth II. Her birthday is April 21st, and just like in honor of her, I want to read it on her birthday. So I don't want to forget that, and I'm putting that on my TBR. And then I am continuing. This is for the video that is going out on Wednesday, or probably, I think it's going out Wednesday. It's either going out tonight or Wednesday, not sure. But The 2 Lives of Lydia Bird. I picked this up when I got One of Us is Lying at the bookstore. This is the book that got stuck under the driver's seat of my car, but it's taking me a minute to get through. It's not that I'm not interested, it's just that I'm not riveted. It's very slow moving, kind of sad, but like I still care, and like I want to know what happens. Like I want to know what, but yeah, I just want to know what happens. So I want to continue this, but it's not officially on my TBR, but it's on my TBR card for now because I'm literally going to pick this up after I finish filming and get back to reading it. But on this month, we'll do Blind Date with Bookmas, which I can't tell you what book that is, but let's go ahead and choose the rollovers pick of the month. That bag is so heavy, so huge. Let me try to get it over here. Oh my god. So many rollovers. I really need to make my way through this bag this month. It needs to get cleaned out for sure, in the sense that I need to either read the books or get rid of them. So, rollovers bag reading vlog is coming your way very soon. Let me just point. Whatever I first touch, I did not mean for it to be this one, but here it is. Hearts of Fire. This one's so intense. It's good, but it's sad. And it's so intense, and oh my gosh, it's gonna take me forever to finish. But stay tuned for a rollovers bag vlog when I read that. Yay. It's not what I was going for, but it's fine. That is everything. I hope you guys are excited for this month. I am very hopeful to have content back to being Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I know I had a reading slump and a crazy month last month, but I'm trying to get everything not just back on track, but I'm trying to get ahead. So that's the goal for this month. hope you guys enjoyed this. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Please share this on your feed so that your friends can watch it too, and we can all enjoy some reading and talking about books in the month of April. And that is everything. I will talk to you all next time. Bye.